on that coil drive. Whatever it's carrying is all yours. Okay, analyzing data. Drones are rich sources of corpus measurement. Just what we need to forge a credible cover story for our rail agent. Got one marked. Take it down and I'll see what it knows. There's the drone. Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work. Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, you know, stop that. Colonel falling back. Swallow up if you're feeling it. Right. Rail tractor convoy inbound to Neptune. Using a variation of the hexadecimal call signs, I can forge a passkey once we hit orbital control. Resource cases are going to be teleported to the site I've just marked for you. Get there, intercept them, steal them, get out. This is the place. New shipment about to teleport in. Take them for all they're worth. Every last crate. First load's beamed in. Snatch them before the locals do. Another shipment. Move fast. That's one for us. Oculus reports a second beam node. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. Case retrieved. Got it. We've got more coming in. Pick 'em up. Case retrieved. Another shipment. Move fast.
Huh! You're lucky we leave any of the light fittings.
Right. This info is golden. Here's what we're gonna do. Location marked. Hack the orbital traffic network, and I'll use the information we stole to fabricate a landing permit for that rail agent. You're nearing the secure area. Watch out for patrols and security measures. The enemy will destroy the data if they detect you. The supplies are en route to a docking platform. By the time they realize the landing permit was forged, our rail agent will be in another system. Good work.
For a break, UK's got more work for you.
rail agent needs a faked landing permit to get us supplies. A rail tractor loading the supplies Solaris United desperately needs can't land till we forge a docking permit. We need a few things to make that happen. We need the hexadecimal passkey for the orbital traffic network to forge that landing permit. The codes are changed daily and beamed to this marked location. You intercept, I'll decrypt, and that gets us closer to what we need.
Base lock down, comms up. Now, no time for a break. Unico's got more work for you.
Search the area. Nef Anyo's supply caches are somewhere around here. Get him before the Corpus do. Cache number 1. The second cache. One more to go. passkey. This data is exactly what we needed. Right, next steps. Resource crates are going to be teleported to a holding site. Our agents stashed stolen Corpus files inside one. Check every last crate. Gathering site for Corpus resources. Now's the time to hit it. So hit it. Shipments arrived. Grab them. We've got more coming in. Pick them up. Got it. Obelisk reports a second beamer. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. That's one for us. Another shipment. Move fast. Got it. We've got more coming in. Pick them up. That's one for us. Obelisk reports a second beamer. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. Case retrieved. Cleaned him out. And it leads us one step closer to our objective. New orders. Drones are rich sources of Corpus metadata. Just what we need to forge a credible cover story for our rail agent. Got one marked. Take it down and I'll see what it knows. There's the drone. Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work. One hack coming up, and then a quick teleport into our custody. Here come the taxmen. Keep them off the drone till I'm finished with it. Feel free to pick off stragglers. Right. Rail tractor convoy inbound from Neptune. Using a variation of their hexadecimal call signs, I can forge a passkey once we hit orbital control. I need you to ambush a corridor. Plant an EMP mine, disable the drive, then protect it. Once I've ripped its data mass, get out of there. And get ready to move. Once the trap goes off, the taxmen are going to respond. I have it on sensors. Once it hits the trap, get down there. Down! We need the coil drive to hit that trap! Perfect! Coil drive disabled. And the ball just lit up. Corpus response is en route. Get me access to that data mass quick as you can. Progress. Keep the corpus off this thing just a bit longer. Drive either. Just gonna need a second to make sense of this info. Location marked. Hack the orbital traffic network, and I'll use the information we stole to fabricate a landing permit for that rail agent. They take their security seriously here. Trip an alarm and they can slag their entire databank in response. So be sodding careful. Are en route to a docking platform. By the time they realize the landing permit was forged, our rail agent will be in another system. Good work. Roki was wondering if you'd help her out. The vent poppers are short on parts. Would you mind nicking some K-drive bits from the Corpus? There's a big shipment coming in. Just not sure where it's headed. Maybe I can find a lead. Try this. The drone network gets antsy in the lead up to major deliveries. Let's dial that down. Break into this control station and lower the alert level. They take their security seriously here. Trip an alarm and they can slag their entire databank in response. So be sodding careful. Alert level dropping to green. Good job. Our informant reports a coil drive running a standard picket. Prep for ambush. Wait for the trap, then get down there. Remember, if I'm going to rip its data mass, we need that coil drive in one piece. There it is. Steady. Steady. It's down. Now, crack the casing and plug me into the data mass. Going as fast as I can, but this data mass is some seriously tangled up. Gonna need you to buy me more time, Spark. Got us a solid lead on our objective. I've managed to isolate a drone from the other patrol routes. Bring it down and let's see what it can tell us. Corpus drone right there. Take it down and I can start the hack. Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting realms of one of our people, far from here. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done. Crew are falling back. Follow up the thing. Perfect. Its data mass is undamaged. The visual log ain't much, but now this is interesting. Right, listen up. means faking our way into Corpus systems. Supply crates will contain passes that we can use. Find them, steal them. Right. Resource cases are gonna be teleported to this site. Intercept them, steal them, get out. Corpus Obelisk reporting the first shipments being down. That's your cue, Sparky.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
We've got more coming in. Pick them up. Got it. Another shipment. Move fast. That's one for us. Obelisk reports a second beam load. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. Case retrieved. Okay, we can work with this. We got a code or two, and it looks like a big shipment is coming in. Just need to find where. Heads up! The parts Roki needs are beaming into the marked facility. Get over there and nab them before the Corpus can transport them out. SU needs those supplies more than the Corpus. Lock them down before the taxmen make off with them. First cache tagged. On to the next. The second cache. That leaves just one more and I can signal for pickup. working out how to use it all. She says they're gonna skag it up super loud all night. Oh, good. Good.
for a break? Unico's got more work for you.
This one's all about easy wins. Once they wake up, they'll shift to a defensive posture. So smash often, smash fast. Take out the same amount again for this to be worth it. Stop what you're doing, they'll react. Then it's all diminishing returns. Time's short. Go, go, go! nearing the secure area. Watch out for patrols and security measures. The enemy will destroy the data if they detect you. Right. Resource cases are gonna be teleported to this site. Intercept them, steal them, get out. Corpus Obelisk reporting first shipments being down. That's your cue, Sparky. We've got more coming in. Pick them up. That's one for us. Obelisk reports a second beam run. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. Got it. Case retrieved. Another shipment. Move fast. Case retrieved. Got it.
Base locked down, comms up. Now, no time for a break. Unico's got more work for you.
She looks peaceful out there, but she'll turn. Prepare for that inevitability. When we woke the Orokin terraforming engines, we also revived species long since extinct. I need your help to save these beasts from the Corpus's Feed and Research Division scientists. Track and Trank. Now, let's get you sorted out with a trank rifle and Echo Lure. Keep your face to the wind, friend. Making friends can be a simple thing. Be kind. Fortuna's rig jockeys are in constant need of parts and repair, and many can't afford it. Share some of your catch. They'll run it. Till next time.
Nathaniel, speaking to you. Well done.
The taxmen have imposed strict limits on the mining ventures we Solaris can undertake, which I don't approve of, but I can't do anything about. So, go out and do it for me. See you later, then.
Not at all. The fact is not unclear. Where they go, things change.
Off-worlder, I have a soft spot for Fortuna. Good people. Part with some of your catch. We'll separate their components and distribute them to the needy. There's certainly enough of them. Simple, strip-back design. A bit primitive, but handsomely made. Well, this specimen's quite complex. Heavily modified. Fascinating. I'll find those who need the part and have them seen to. It is a fine. I'll be here when next you return.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go somewhere. Now we've got thermia fractures threatening to roast Fortuna. Neff can fix this, but he won't. Instead, he's got that mucking exploiter orb harvesting the surface thermia for quick profit. Get out there, locate a fracture, and I'll help you seal it. Roger that. Moving on, moving on. Be lucky.
Nora is all about incentivizing. It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Don't bother me now. Talk to you soon.
We keep meeting like this, people are gonna talk. Oi, see anything you fancy? Your call.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission? Excellent armaments, Operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Watch the security systems.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
For the Lotus.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
My warframe is strong.
Corpus walkers are heading to your location. Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Operator, are you enjoying the view? Hmm. Foundry has items for you, operator.
remark that Nef's obelisk is lit up for another of the big man showcases, parties, soirees, whatever. On the invite list is anybody who is anybody, and nobody who is nobody. Even Nora Knight didn't get an invite. Shame on you, Nef Annie, for I am delightful.
Yo. Can I join?
Let me think on it. I'll think on it. Because I'm mostly just doing grinding right now. That's all I'm really doing, just grinding. But I guess you could, once I get this done.
I would grind WU.
Okay. What was that? Yep, thank you. Because I've had parts for the Vectis Prime for a long time.
Wait, this isn't Fortnite. I would grind with you.
Like, when Mupro Prime came out, I was happy as can be. Mr. Prime comes out, got even happier. Now I have other Primes coming out. Where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? All this is doing is giving me more reason to use a bow and arrow. That's all it's doing. Because for some odd reason, one of my most effective Warframe builds is my Ibarra class. Yeah, like it's one of my most effective for like stealth and just getting through a mission quick. And I have like super basic builds. I just give her a good amount of health and shield, so to keep her alive, and then her speed takes care of the rest.
Yeah, I probably haven't got the best of builds, but it's good for Spy. But goddamn, she looks beautiful.
I have so many random friend requests, and I don't even know how it happens. This is almost as bad as it was for PS3 with me. I broke the hard limiter. Like, for PS3's friend list, I broke the hard limiter they had. I broke it. Like, the moment they updated to limit it, I was so far past it that it just, all I did was say, well, unless you get rid of people, you're not going to be able to make more. It's like, well, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Oh, now I can get a bunch more.
Can I get an NV?
Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Key, that's how it was. You should be able to get into my dojo because I went into it. Yeah, I went in my dojo yeah, I went into the void carriers to trade it to you. I'm part of the void carriers.
Can I get an NV to party?
Just give me a second. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the squad, then invite you through the alliance. Give me a sec. That should have worked. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in the dojo, so. Because this first room usually has at least one person in it, and if not, it's usually empty. Like, we're active, it's just that no one comes in the dojo anymore. Now, would you believe that I somehow made this color scheme by pure luck the moment I got this at like Master Rank 4? Pure luck and happenstance. I was like, I want an angel look. And I'm just gonna stick to trying to do that. I've seen so many cooler dojos that it just makes me feel sad. My first order of business when I'm in a clan, explore the dojo. Must explore.
The clan I was in already have missions to do RP. Now that I've gone to this point, which is a lot bigger,
Yeah, I was just looking. I'm just looking for these Vectis parts because I want to see how the Vectis Prime is. Because everyone says it's so great. I want to see if it matches up to my Rubico. I want to see for myself. Plus, not only do I have a broken Rubico ribbon that's broken on purpose, but I have a really good one for the Vectis. So which one will be better? Yep. If I happen to have like relics for the other ones, I'll give them to you. Because I already have one receiver built. I think mine was given to me as like a parting gift. Do I have a spare receiver? Yeah, gets crazy. I actually have a spare Embratrasis that I have a spare Embratrasis that I'm trying to sell with a heck ribbon. Because I need plat. It's like, anyone at all, please? Yeah, I got two more relics for the receiver. I got 2 relics for the Vectis receiver, if you want them.
Yeah, I won't say no. I'm actually scared.
Oh, what?
When I was looking at those relics, absolutely none of Trinity Palm's parts are rare.
I know, right? Like, she's supposed to be like a beginner tier, like, Warframe. I got Lex Prime, then Aklex Prime, then Trinity Prime in that order. Followed by Braden Prime and Burstian Prime. In that exact order. My friends were like, nah, you're grinding for this. We ain't giving you the easy way out. You're grinding for this. If we're teaching you how to play, you're gonna grind. About 2 years for me, and I literally only recently became Master Rank 18 because I finally started playing seriously again.
I'll teach you how to play and he gave me
I'm still angry about how my friends taught me how to play. It still angers me how I was taught to play.
was actually given to me from a random for free, and that is Mirage. I still remember it to this day, because I was asking for advice on how to do something, and they turned around and actually tried to explain what happened there, like, because you got these weapons,
I've just pretty much grinded my ass off to get all my Warframes. The few things people were nice enough to give, they only gave me parts of, and it's like, you couldn't have just given me the full set?
Yeah, and then in this case I was just like, they ended up saying, oh well, hang on, I'll help you out with the mission. So they tagged along in the mission with me, and I busted ass to try and get it done, and they're like, are you busy? And I'm like, not really, alright. And they're like, hold on a sec. Dragged me to the dojo, initiated the trade, and I'm like, what's up? And they're like, you go and ask questions. I'm like, wait, what?
like literally a friend of mine, one of the first things they did to me was scare me and say, rule number 1 of Warframe, don't trust anyone when it comes to trade.
Party envy?
And I was like, why? I just lost a mall. Why would you do this to me? Why? And the exact way they taught me how to play, instead of throwing me into a defense, they just did the hardest Pluto survival. Just, there you go. Now try and survive. Yeah, that's what they did to me. They literally said get more than 2 kills. Mark 1 Paris and Mark 1 Kunai, I got 5 kills. All headshots. As a Scalba, I was like, nope, I'm not having this. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die fighting. And that was the first one I built myself.
No, are you inside a party?
Yes, I am. I always try and like give each of my Warframes a certain look to them. So like a certain like design.
Yay, envy me to that.
Like honestly, it's the moment you have to dust off someone like a Scalba, Mag, or Rhino that you start to feel really old. For me, like someone made me mad in the duel, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I didn't want to do this to you, but I gotta do it. So I'm fine. So like, what's that gonna do? 2 minutes later, I yield. I picked him because I saw Radio Blind was like, all I did was get a cheeky smile, like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this. I'm gonna literally just and when I was told that I could just blind the specters of the whale and kill them instantly, I was like, oh, I made such a good choice. This is such a broken choice.
Envy me to the chat party you're in.
I'm in game chat. This game really has gotten more complex. I'm just waiting for Railjack so I can be like, I'm a pirate. Fire me out of the cannon. I'm ready to launch. I already fly Arkwings like it's a plane. You can't stop me from shooting myself out of a cannon. I'm more worried about the new planes they're gonna make.
Oh, and not add you off my other axe then.
Yeah, cause knowing that we're gonna be powerless is gonna be pretty terrifying. Having to rely on our actual weapons. Yeah. That's why I play on console. So I can deal with all that when it comes. Yeah. I'll deal with all the nerfs and pain when it comes. And even so, the way I spam Blink so rarely, it won't bother me none. Pretty much planes or ballast, that's it. Well, let's do a mission. Let's do a mission so we can get your relics opened up.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll get what you need.
Fingers crossed.
Because I already know with my luck, if I did it, it wouldn't work. I know that for a fact.
My luck is very hit on this game. I've had situations like where my Necron, like the normal Necrons, for instance, I had multiple different crews of random people that I recruited going, oh yeah, I'll help the farm.
I still have Ballista Prime stuff. Dear God.
Every mission 5 times in a row, I don't recall this being this hard, but like, yeah,
Oh my God, I still have a glaive flying blueprint. I still have one.
I've got 3 blueprints, but I don't have any parts.
Like, I have like relics for it, and it's like, how do I still have these? Jesus Christ. Like, I have so many things I haven't been like getting rid of, and it's like, oh God. I'm like one of those shopkeepers who has too much backstock.
We've got to get the navigation tab cleaned.
I really do wish that we had more creative minds in our dojo, so we could do more like creative stuff with the rooms. I mean, hey, you can always sell it, and I can't sell shit. I'm good at bartering, don't get me wrong, it's just that no one ever takes my deals, even when they're good. And it's like, why do you do this? Like, I was a mastery rank 5 with rare items, selling them at a good price, and they're like, I don't trust this. And it's like, I got these legitimate, what are you talking about? I actually grinded my ass off for this. I would literally like, have my friends with me, go to them and be like, they helped me grind this out, you can ask for them. He's like, yeah, I did. He's like, and then they try and, just because I'm low mastery rank, they try and cheat me, and I'm like, no, this is the price, take it or leave it, I'm not getting cheated. Like, you think I'm an idiot? I've been cheated once or twice, but not again. Come on now. Like, just to get stretched, I've typically had to spend like 40 to 50 or 60 flat.
The
And it's like,
Grineer are
why?
attempting to clear this forest by poisoning the soil. You are here to sabotage their efforts. Start with the toxin mixer. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out.
The funny thing about my Trinity is that even though I made a balanced build, it somehow manages to sometimes outlast duration builds.
Reactant to open a relic. You are going to
Like,
need more
high
reactant if you want to
high
open that
effect, high energy builds just can't stand up to it because they end up using too much energy. And then I'm like, oh, hello. I just saved your life. Goodbye. Moving on. Florence Nightingale.
resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hits.
It's so broken having a pole on these days. Yeah, I've made dolls. Like my first doll was an Incarna, my second one was supposed to be a large scythe, but it turned into a heavy blade, and it's like, you know, I'm just gonna casually yeet you all over the railing.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission
Just
to
gonna
find out
casually
what's inside.
spin the win without spinning. I didn't mean to. I just did it without really thinking about it. I didn't even build for it. I just built for damage, period. And it was just happened to work.
To halt the Grineer poison's creation. Take care when destroying biocatalyst.
Oh, you're in a
cartridge.
mission.
It is highly explosive. Good work. Get to the injector.
Like, you don't even have to, like, really build the stuff if you just build for damage. Anything else is just secondary. And it always will work out well. The only thing that I can safely say it wouldn't work out well against was probably the Wolfenstein 6. It's probably the only thing it wouldn't work out well against. Because god damn, if you can't. I haven't seen him in months. And it's like, where are you? Where are you hiding?
Set the injector into overdrive to
Like, I'm still half scared. He's gonna come out of nowhere and be like, surprise butt set. And just ruin my day. I'm just terrified of it. I'm so terrified he's just gonna come out of nowhere with his crew and wreck my shit. It's just terrifying. That just makes it more terrifying. He's like, I don't need them.
You got my other axe friend request?
Yes, I did.
The injector is now in an unstable overdrive. Keep the Grineer away while it melts down.
For his hammer? Literally the moment I got stuff for it, I would always glitch and crash. Or I'd have errors or corruption, and it's like, why? The same thing would happen when I would get super rare things that I was trying to build for a long time. Just the immediate tears that welled up. The immediate tears that welled up in my face. Just like I'm one of those people who put a mental block on themselves to keep themselves from crying. So all I can do is tear up a little and stop in just a couple seconds. And be like, I wanna cry but I can't. It hurts. Not being able to cry makes it worse. Everyone that says emotions make you vulnerable and weak aren't entirely right, but they're not entirely wrong.
Grineer toxin. Good work. Get to extraction. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to look at them before leaving.
Yeah, I hear you. That's the Nightwave. It'll be fine. I used to just like for stuff like that, I would be like, I'll find one, then redo another one and find another. Make it easy on myself.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
And I've realized, whenever you're low on credits, all you gotta do is go in your inventory and sell hollow chassis, hollow systems, and Oberon pieces, and Gorgon pieces. That's all you gotta do. The most common parts for one of the rarest warframes that you'll see. Why would you make the parts so common if the warframe itself is so rarely seen? Like last time I sold them, I went from like 2 million up to 5, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't need to do, well, I don't need to do index anymore. Every time I look at these Kubro dens, I feel a little bad. Because I have like 6 or 7 eggs just sitting. That I got from helping people do quests and by just random pickups. It's like, I feel bad that I have all these.
You found all the caches. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction.
I've kept all my pets so far. Not one has gotten sick and died. Not one's been consigned away. Like my first Kavat is probably my weakest pet. Cause it's been through so much shit. And it's been down so many times. I only have like 4, I think, and they're all Smeetas. My friend helped me get my first one as a Smeeta, and since then, everyone I made was a Smeeta. But even without DNA, it's just Smeeta, Smeeta, Smeeta. I was coming out for candy. I was coming out like candy, I don't care. I only have one that has no imprints left. I even have the new Vasca Kavat. I have it now. And it is really good for fighting. I already have almost all the good things here, so I'm just taking that. I used to have the blueprint, but I sold it. I sold the blueprint and some parts for a ducat because I needed to. Just stab word. Yeah, that kind of happens. I mean, worst comes to worst, you can just use like normal Trinity and have a Trinity Prime back you up for like 1.5 times the effect. Yeah, like worst comes to worst, you can just have 2 Trinities to have a better effect and just have them be normal. It was like my I think 3rd Warframe and my first Prime Warframe. They really did up this armory. They really did it up.
Envy me.
If you want to join, you're probably going to have to do it yourself. Because Warframe, in its typical fashion, doesn't tell you when people come online or when you add someone to your friends list. It makes you relaunch it just to show it for whatever reason.
What was that, sir?
So I was streaming earlier because I was lagging out and glitching all over the place on Orb Ballast. People started joining my stream and they want to join, but I can't do anything about it because Warframe mechanics when it comes to adding someone to your friends list, or just in general saying when they're online. It's like nah. I don't think I will tell you if they're online or not. I won't tell you. You gotta log out and then log back in for that, buddy. Cause that ain't gonna fly. But if I'm
I invited you.
If I'm on your communications thing, you can just join on my name. Because as I've said numerous times, I'm very mellow and go with the flow. If something happens, Unless you do something that actually warrants my anger, I'm not gonna freak out.
And it doesn't show up on my end. There it goes.
I'm gonna call it now. Like always, it's gonna appear on my phone.
Lolik not letting
before it
me.
appears on my PS4. Just like always. Because I know that's gonna happen. It always does. Let me try something. Oh wow. Huh. There it is. For once it actually showed up on my PS4 first. Only because I was about to do the same thing. Technology. Works when you want it. Otherwise, just otherwise. There you go, now you're online. Alright. God dang it. God dang it. God dang it. I pressed square at the worst moment and it accepted your invite when I was trying to send a message. God damn it.
LOL session not found.
Yeah, because I left at that very moment. Alright. I'm gonna invite it back and then I'm gonna invite you. Hopefully.
Okay.
try it. Do that. Communication, friends. And do that. There we go. Wow, I haven't had a dragon key on me in forever. Jesus Christ. They really shouldn't have square as the accept button when you were trying to send messages. That's just gonna screw people over. The other relic was Meso, wasn't it? I think it was. Cause I'm giving you a list and a Meso, cause the Neo was the optics. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, like, I hadn't played this game for like a good couple of months. I come back and one of my pets is almost dead. It's like, oh no. Ah. It's changed a lot, man. Gotten crazy. Eh. I mean, like, one of my friends had named their account Adolphus Hitler. And, like, it took the PlayStation, it took them a long, like, over a good 2-3 years. It took them over that just to finally find his name, because it's some random person, probably, that he beat in, like, a game of, like, Smite. He said that was probably what got him to finally be reported. Oh, we're in a dojo. We're in my dojo. Press options and then press navigation. Yeah, press options and press navigation. You'll be brought up to where we are. Or you could just go to equipment and arsenal, and the same thing will happen. Well, clearly it hasn't been too long for you to get used to stuff if you have that skin. Then you must have been a founder. Oof. Oof. I feel bad for you. Oh. That's why you always check. You always check on what they have, on what your credit card's on, and what purchases and stuff have been made, just to make sure. And be like, well, I could just slide this my way. They don't need it anymore. I have a lot of Warframes, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I also somehow managed to do a rank up and break the loadout slot numbers. I'm apparently supposed to have 12, I think, but I have 13 out of 12, and it's permanent now. Yep, I broke it. I've been breaking Warframe a lot lately. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to grind them back up. I think it's in your arsenal. Yeah. Go to this thing. And then go onto your Warframe, press R1. And go over to your gear. It should be that little wheel. If you press R1 again. Yeah, go to gear. Then just go around the circle until you can take it off. Basically, you just circle your way over to where that item is, and when you're picking what you want to replace it with, you select none.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be hard to relearn if you have good teachers. Any mess or relic will do. I'm just trying to help him grind something, cause we did upgrade. Circle is melee. Now they reworked melee, so circle is still melee, and L2 does combos with it, like special combos. R3 is your heavy melee, so you can still hold circle for it. R3 is your special heavy melee. Holding circle is just your normal. Yeah, that's just your heavy. Basically melee is the same, except now to do a stronger heavy attack, you have to press R3. Everything else is pretty much the same.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for resistance. I can't do this without you.
The Grineer have no honor.
Yeah.
Watch out. Detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You're near a fissure.
I mean, I think for like special items, they have to be unranked to be traded. And I don't even know if Exava Prime count,
and prepare for enemy resistance.
or if it could even be traded. Because it was like a founder's pack thing, like once you bought it, you just had it. And it was PC specific unless you transferred it over. You would still have it. But, Ooh. I mean, I guess I know why, because Excalibur Umbra didn't replace it. Plus, Umbra is technically better. By a long shot. Like, by a long shot, Umbra is better. The enemies are low level, so it's pretty easy.
You're still in the clear.
Yeah,
no protection from enemy sensors.
How to use what? Nidus? Oh, he's the infested Warframe. All you gotta do is look at his abilities, and you'll be able to figure it out quick. It's all about comboing them. Even I haven't maxed out my Nidus yet. He's like level 5, because I've been so focused on other Warframes. I honestly hate Limbo with a passion. Yeah, you have to jump up. You have to jump up. There's like a little hole. There's a little hole. Yeah. Yeah, like stuff like that I never noticed at first.
Location reached.
And now, even though I rarely
and
come back to
defend our
these places,
position.
I always notice them. Because there's always going to be a tower set where they respawn that. I got it. That reminds me of my RuneScape account. I was around when it first was a thing, and it got banned. Apparently it got hacked and banned by someone using it as a bot account. So I lost over 2 trillion gold, and I was like, no, and like so many like rare members items that you can't even get anymore. Like the golden joystick Warhammer, I lost that. So many weapons and armor lost, and it's like, no.
Working on it. Continue to defend. We are finished here. Move on. The
Artemis
relic has
spell.
been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out
I'm
what's
using
inside.
the Artemis spell for my power. Yes, you die. You die.
Here is a terminal.
Oh,
Get me
aw.
in and get ready to defend.
That makes me sad. There just had to be some guy to cancel out my ability.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Unless it's the Ignis Wraith, it's not the best sanctuary you can get. Like that thing is, I like how literally the rarest and one of the most powerful weapons in this game, and likely the rarest weapon in this game, is a fucking flamethrower. Like the fuck? Why?
Still working on it.
The Ignis Wraith is
Continue to
literally,
defend.
the Ignis Wraith is so rare and so broken in strength, but it's just a flamethrower. All the mods still mostly look the same, so you shouldn't have too much to worry about. It's more weapons that have been changed. Like there's a Lado and Rad and Vandal now, but they're so hard to get that
All
it's almost
data logs
impossible.
indicate that there is an Orokin artifact somewhere here. Get to it now, defend it, and you can leave.
Yeah, like I was checking to see if they were still a thing, and I saw they were there.
Artifact found. Defend it until
The artifact
extraction
is a
team
human
arrives.
being trapped in a cryostasis pod. So we don't value human life as a living thing. Oh, the person's gone now. Oh, no, there they are. Now
I'm
they're in it.
Tenno. This will take a moment. Watch yourself. Grineer are on the way.
What? Double tap what? Yeah. The touchpad is the 10 out. And now Tenno have their own weapons, so. And literally, and I'm still trying to build my Tenno weapon. I'm still trying to build my amp.
Still working on
I'm
it.
missing parts.
Continue to defend.
I'm missing like the fetus wisp. I used to have enough, but then I spent a bunch of them on Zars. Yeah, like I used to find them like there was nothing, and then it was like, nope, you ain't finding them now. Good luck finding me now. Ho 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 ho.
Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Going up. Yeah. Yep. Well, technically, your fourth ability is your special one. Like that's the one that's like your strong. The fourth one is always the strongest one, or the one that's supposed to be signature or unique to that Warframe. Well, for your first one, it's R1X. Second one's R1 square. Third one's R1 circle. For your fourth one, it's R1 triangle. Basically, R1 with X, square, circle, and triangle. Yeah, Nice is just a massive infestation. You can't use it? Oh yeah, he stacked his thing. Bullet jump, L1, X. There you go. Another Ember Prime. God damn. I'd get the Solon if I were you. Solon's the most expensive one. Like Ember recently got reworked, so World on Fire now just summons meteorites. Pretty much. Yeah, it's like that. Like I hate it when some people have the luck that does that, and it's like, I'm trying to get something common. Why can't I? The person who never gets something rare finally gets the rare thing, and when they figured they were gonna get the common thing, and it's like, ooh. It just takes a little getting used to. I got used to it pretty quick. Yeah, we can always just grind on the defenses and such to get it. I think I'll go Banshee. Because why not?
I think it's now got 2 times up to them in like the past month.
I already have a chassis that I've been trying to pawn off for Platt.
Yeah, I have the chassis and the systems for I know the blueprints are rare drop if I recall correctly. From the research I did.
More than likely. I still wonder why they haven't fixed all the bugs with Banshee's Soprano skin. The thing I've been trying so hard to get. Oh, you probably got it with another Prime thing, or you built it. Yeah. Because once it gets bolted, you have to wait quite a while for it to come back around. For like a limited time. Oh, that's R1, one R1. When you're on your arsenal and you're looking at your warframe, you press R1 once to pick your companion. But if you want to pick from all of them, you have to be on your ship. Where's Vale? There she is. Ooh, ooh, her health is low when I have Banshee. You look like Nidus and Ember had a love child. Meanwhile, I went for the nerdy goth girl. That's what I went for. I don't really use Equilibrium. I always found it to be somewhat useless in my opinion. But to make your builds good, it all depends on what you use and after trial and error. Just try. Streamline is always useful, because Streamline makes your ability energy use more efficient, so you'll use less energy for every ability. I always put it on my builds, because it's too useful. At one point, but then it became more of an Orokin thing. Just do Orokin things and you'll eventually get it. Something I do a lot when I'm an operator is I'll jump and just press L1 twice to the left and right while moving forward. Oh, you have to be on your orbiter to look at your different dogs. Well, it's supposed to tell you. The breeds are selected. Like each breed has its own special use. Be it loyalty as a pet that will defend you and attack for you, straight up attack, stealth, like finding rare items, and fetching ammo and such for you. Ah, that's the Vraska. That's the Vraska. It's the typical best friend one that's extremely loyal to you. And it's like the all-around general good one. Yeah, it's not. Basically, it's the one that can do all the things except for stealth. Or you can just, or if it should say it's breed when you're selecting it. Yeah, if you're previewing it in the arsenal, it should say it's breed off to the right. I think it's the right.
Bloody incubator, it's on the left. If I remember correctly, but I also know it could be right, I don't know.
Like depending on what its description says, I should be able to tell you where it is. Yeah, that's definitely Raska. That's definitely like the original Kubro pet. Just the general mid-ground good one. Well, yeah, like their size will be their size and all that will be random, based off the genes they have, but its type is still the same.
They're still gonna do the same. It's just visual.
Yeah, like mine's was like really tall and skinny, and then I made another one that was. And then my first one was like really bulky, but stout and tall. How many Warframes do I have? 1, 2, 3. I think I have 41. Jeez. Yeah, I have 41 Warframes. Jeez. And if I wanted to, I could have Nova. Normal Nova. But I have Nova Prime, so what's the point? Well, yeah, Wukong is now a Prime Warframe. My god, Blue was so happy when he found out Wukong was hitting a Prime. Blue Bounce was just going ape. Yeah, they're all still vaulted weapons, yeah. Your inventory?
What prime stuff's vaulted?
Well, you can go to your inventory and your equipment list. Yeah, because your equipment list will take you to the arsenal, or show you all your items, or show you all your mods. Yeah, you press L3 and then you can type it in specifically. I think she is. Funny enough, this is a Banshee Prime. Yeah. I'm using Banshee Prime right now. I have Banshee and Banshee Prime. And Ash Prime. Mesa Prime. Magmar Prime, Mesa Prime, Raj Prime, Nyx Prime, Solon Prime, Valkyria Prime. Jeez. I doubled up with a lot of Warframes.
No, I've only got the blueprint and your optics actually.
He has some of our parts. I'm gonna check and see if I have a relic for those systems. He needs systems. I want to have a relic. Oh, there's a trade device in the main area of the place. Yeah. Let's see, optics. I have 6 lift ones for the optics. 4 more for the optics.
I have the blueprint in your optics.
So you need the chassis and the systems?
Yeah.
I have 4 relics for chassis. Let's see. I have 7 for the blueprint. If anyone has a Conan Prime blade, I'll trade the Banshee parts for that. A single Conan Prime blade. Cause literally, it's so hard to get one. It's like, why? I got so many handles. I got so many handles. Conan Prime blade. Okay, yeah. 2 systems. Alright, so for chassis I got 4, wait, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11 for that could give you the, no, I got 4 that could give you the chassis. 7 that could give you the systems. 10 that could give you the blueprint. And more optics. It's not that big of a deal. I'm a very giving person, to be honest. Yeah, I can definitely just give you these. It wouldn't be a big deal. I'll give you. I think I can at least spare 3 of my chassis relics, and about 5 of my systems relics from the 2 different relics. I got you. You. Alright, I got the relics up on offer. Speed. I hate how you have to put them up again. It's like, why? Why do you make us do this? Didn't we just pick what we wanted to sell? Literally any random thing would do. Probably that and Push to Point are probably the most common mods. I have like 1,000 pop, I believe. Because I almost never recycle things into Endo, even though I probably should. Probably someone from the clan, if it's not me. As in, like, I believe he's supposed to be based off like Hansel and Gretel. Because he just kind of eats a lot and spits things out. Literally the only reason I want Grendel is just so I can make them all blue and play Sonic as I roll into people. That's my whole game plan. And like have a speed up as hard as I can get it. Just rolling around at speed of sound. That's the first thing I'm gonna play. Vectis? I think so. It is a sniper rifle. I need to get the crack skin for Zephyr because this looks amazing. After you, buddy. Pick the mission and we'll do it. If I actually somehow manage to get a Grand Prime handle from using this relic, I'm gonna be so happy. Because then I can build Grand Prime. Take the amount of luck that's gonna take. Oh yeah, it's interception. I'm gonna use Mesa. Sometimes. Well, then we'll just speed run this and then you can be on your way.
Nearby communications towers broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages.
Ballistics and archaic weapons. Crude and dangerous. Just like people here.
Void fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A fisher. And yourself and use reactant to open relics. Use that reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting.
Wow, that guy just
Look
did a
for more
deadpan
reactant.
fall. I'm closest to B. That's because they need to get somebody needs to get near you for it to attack. But you also probably don't have the attack mods on it.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode.
Actually, yeah, given this level, you should have the mods on it.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Blueprint. You know, I'm just gonna put this Spectre down here. You stay there.
have captured a tower. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission. We'll take a look inside. We have control of all 4 towers.
Oh, basically, most directly, actually I don't remember, because I don't use the knowledge much. Yeah, if you press options and then go to abilities, you can look at what your abilities do.
The message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Yep. I put that down to protect that
Extraction
point.
is available, but there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
You used to have like 100 of them. Now I have like 48. Son of a... I already have Kugaku Prime. Oh, we're still going? Okay.
I have detected another message incoming. And decode the signal.
That would be helpful. Because the few people I know who do have that kind of stuff all want to charge me, and it's like, what kind of friend are you? Not someone who struggles to get by. Like, stuff like, if it's something like that, and then it's easy for me to get it, or I have a surplus, I understand. But when you're asking me for like the only one I have, it's like, and I need it, it's like, no.
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. We are dominating. Keep it up.
That's a bit much. That's a bit much. That's like highway robbery right there. I would say one prime mod It's worth a little more than 3. It's worth more than 3 flat. I mean, from a business standpoint, it's good business. Friends close, enemies closer, all that jazz. But still, it's like, you know, that's kind of fucked up.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. You have lost control.
Like, before I knew how to get a Kavat, I was already scanning them just for the codex because I was really into it. When I heard about orders and secret messages, I was like, ooh, this is more incentive to scan everything. This is more incentive.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
That was probably the odd other. Because the Smita just gave you, yourself, a shit ton of buffs. Rather than spreading it out to your team, it just gave you nothing but buffs.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
Yeah. I'm not much. I'm on the East Coast, so staying up or waking up early ain't too much of a deal. As long as I don't make too much noise. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I haven't slept.
The enemy
I haven't slept yet.
fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Dagnabbit. Thanks, fine. I can at least sell this for a decent amount of ducats.
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
When the Mesa does all the damage using just a sniper rifle, dual custom pistols, and a fucking shotgun that has slug and buckshot. Holy shit! That is a lot of mist. It's never been this foggy or misty out. Hasn't like been misty here in years, and I can't tell if this is fog or mist. It looks like it's raining, so I have to say mist. Damn. Man, weather really do be bipolar. No problem.
And we'll continue
Yeah. I'm probably gonna take like a short nap, or and put on my back brace so my back stops hurting. I'm only 19 too. I'm only 19.
And you've already got a back brace.
I've already had grey hairs.
Hey, I'm not that much older than you.
I had that when I was like 12 and 13. I had grey hair. Stress gets to you. Me too. Well, time for me to take my nap. Because I need it. See you, man. And as for my stream, this is Soul the Game Eevee, signing off.